the games were ending so quick that we cannot see.
They're one of the scariest teams here also because we saw their potential against the SRG and we're gonna respect them.
They're not as crazy as their approach against the Lango Red Giants, but Trex now to the Karlzty.
Oh, a lot of damage on a Pagu. Force trying to get away, but first blood goes over to Sanji. Now, I want to touch on something.
They're approaching against the Lango Red Giants. Henfer?
Oh, gank up in the top. What? They're able to dash back. Karlzty also getting caught up though. TNZ with the steed trying to move in. Can they get the kill? Yes, Lunar picks it up. And now Sanford in trouble as well.
Whoa.
Lunar goes under the tower looking for one more shot, but Lunar has to back off. In a bad spot though, Sanji almost spots him. Turtle coming up, Pagu able to lock on. Rosa looking for positioning as well. And a bit of airstrike comes down. Sanji pushed back and taken out. Pagu now under the turtle, may fall as well. Ohab able to pick up the kill. Ohab steals the turtle and JP is low. But Lunar stands in the midst of two members and Rosa finds a double kill. Aurora Gaming, it's back and forth 3-2.
There, but speaking of Ohab, he literally turned things around in that fight.
With the Phantom Steed once again, gonna get sandwiched up by JP here. The Tsunami Slam back though, Ohab goes down. TNZ might be able to just get away, he does! What? AOG misses! JP, where are you going? Into the tri-bush now. Pagu.
What? On Team Liquid. Man, it really looked like with the first blood, Liquid had it under control. You would see the classic Filipino, all right, let's stay it slow, but TNZ.
More damage, JP brought low. Trying to get some health back, but it's 4-1, and there's just no escape. JP pushed back once more. That airstrike. TNZ gets the kill, and now Lunar's passing. But wait, the damage from Karlzty. Just too
Flashy's
much.
plays department, right? The big team fights, but the slow build, AOG.
He does connect on to TNZ, plus a Black Dragon and a Petrify. It's a whole lot of damage, and the Phantom Steed does come out, but it's just not enough. He's fighting back. TNZ!
What?
Able to get away, and now JP pays the price for the chase, but he's still standing there. Siggy Boom into the backside with a blazing duet. Able to be on my back.
Whoa.
He also survives. Pagu's still standing, but Ohab isn't having it. Able to get the kill. Siggy Boom needs to get back under the tower. This is grade A MLBB right now. Rosa on to Ohab. Carl! The kill, and Karlzty joins the fight along with Sam.
There's a Black Dragon form and the AOG. Oh.
Has to use a Tsunami Slam just to get away there. Sanford though, able to get the big damage onto Rosa. Here's Tsunami Slam onto Sanford, and now Sanford's pushed back. TNZ shows up out of nowhere and gets the kill. And Lunar once again just harassing Ohab. Every time you think one of the members are going to win.
Plays that are coming from Aurora Gaming.
TNZ able to push back. Karlzty goes down. Rosa picks up the kill, and Ice Shifting Clouds on multiple members. Ohab. But wait, the Tsunami Slam, Ohab goes down as well. TNZ still standing strong. Siggy Boom beam eyes to the side. He's going to try to take this tower on the top side.
We're good at choosing timings and choosing when to fight. They know when a crucial member of Liquid is down. Sanji!
Might not be able to get away from this one. Another airstrike wipes him off the map.
Rosa, TNZ, everyone are playing so darn well. Heroes, I'm just wondering when the Amon's gonna show up. Tsunami Slam.
Pagu able to get the pick on Ohab. Ohab might not be able to take this. Gets away, but Lunar tries to grab him, has to back up, and AOG defensively from Team Liquid. Aurora Gaming now waiting for the Lord to come down on the top side.
Okay, this is the 100% win rate of the Euro that we're talking about here. Lord still full speed. Rosa!
In a little bit of trouble, forced to use the flicker back. Lunar brought down to about 20%. Able to just get away. Aurora Gaming just playing the range right now. TNZ comes in with a Phantom Steed, brings him back into the feathered airstrike, the shifting clouds from Ohab, but is it enough? Tsunami Slam. Sanford now into the back line as well. Black Dragon goes out, Ohab goes down. TNZ able to get the kill, and Aurora Gaming are advancing.
They got waves. Siggy Boom's on the base already. One more base turret left.
My gosh.
Right, a nice Tsunami Slam once again lands on Sanford, and Sanford is gone! It's 3v5 right now! Aurora Gaming with an 8k gold lead and a wave coming in!
Okay, Karlzty and Sanji are there. They still have ways to clear, but Rosa!
Strike. They won't be able to defend. TNZ takes out JP. Another wave of minions coming down the top side. It's Sanji, Karlzty up again. They're on it! If there's a team that could do it, they could try, but Siggy Boom with a blazing duet to clear out the map. They lock onto the base, and they take game.
They do have to go for a pick here. The timer's down.
Whoa! Wow. Pretty sure this is a debut, and
Yep, it's been months since we last saw Lucas.
this is creative. I don't know if it's just too creative.
So Lucas beats Sora in lane up until level 4. And even at level 4, there's still outplayability for both sides. It's a
The Lucas ain't Lucasing right now, and in the 1v1.
I mean, it's literally Naruto versus Naruto right now. Lunar up against Sanford, and Sanford gets to terrify. One more shot. Luckily, Lunar gets away, but watch for it.
Sanford.
Gonna go.
Oh!
He misses. Lunar, don't
Even
do
the
it.
Sora versus Valentina matchup is like that.
So it's just such a huge anime fight that we are going to see constantly in the XP lane if we get to focus a bit more.
Oh, it's
wow!
a three-man RWM. Rosa immediately taking out Oheb. With the clouds under the tower a little too long. TNZ actually able to get that kill, making it a decent trade. Rosa for Oheb. Gold lane.
An okay trade. An okay trade for Aurora Gaming.
Oheb could have went out. Oh,
A lot of damage on a TNZ. The thing about the Hilda at level 4. Nice for that airstrike though, followed up by the falling Star Moon. JP might not be able to get away from this one. Pagu. Oh, the Fist Crack and Siggy Boom picks up the kill. Aurora Gaming trying to get back into this.
tough. I guess even if he decided to go unleash the beast, he's gonna take them 1v2.
Damage on a Sanford. Sanford able to bring out the blast on a Lunar. TNZ up against Sanford. Sanford bullying back 2 members on his own. And Pagu taken out off camp.
JP!
JP looking for more. TNZ brought low. Karlzty trying to lock on. JP in a bad spot. Karlzty gets the Mountain Shocker. Lunar still will be able to get away though.
He's always
Sanford
alive.
for Sanford.
Okay. Now they've been coming in from the most unexpected angles. Now it's Sanford once again on the Unleash the Beast.
Ooh, onto the next target, but he's able to get back safely under the tower. But down goes Rosa. Sanford with the pickup.
All right. Now they're trying their best to deny all the resources. This is not what Aurora has been through in the previous game. Another Unleash the Beast.
They're going for it all in. Sanford picks up the kill. And it's Lunar down and return to tier 1.
A lot of damage on a Pagu. We are back on the map. Sanford taking too much damage. TNZ picks it up. It's once again a bloodbath, a blow for blow as TNZ comes out on the steed.
Trying to see it in game 1, but that was when they were ahead. Now that they are behind, I'm not too big of a fan of this. And Karl goes over to Mountain Shocker. They want to gank Pagu.
Pagu gets caught by the Mountain Shocker, taken out. Another kill for Karlzty. Rose with the stun on to JP, but here comes Sanji into the mid side. Aurora Gaming on the defense.
To go at them and buy a lot of Time Lord space for Liquid. Now they're on to TNZ.
Oh, Sanji able to catch TNZ. TNZ might not be able to get a break. Oheb forced to use the Winter Crown. Lunar's waiting for him to come back. Lunar picks up the kill, feathered airstrike from Rosa. But Sanford gets the Karlzty onto Rosa. Karlzty into the backside. JP jumps in as well, gets caught with a Fist Crack. Pushing Aurora back under the base, back under the tier.
Okay.
Does have the Fist Crack here, but he's deciding not to use, which I think is a good play. Up on the top side, though, for that airstrike comes down as Lunar gets caught off by Sanford. Karlzty, a big bomb onto 3 members. JP now locking onto Pagu as Lunar looks for Karlzty in the back end. Can he chase him down? Oh, looking for the last hit, but no, Karlzty catches him in one.
Versions of Aurora Gaming's picks everywhere on the map. Sanji, he gets away. They want it all in.
Second, Sanji, they don't want to let him get away. TNZ looking for the pushback. Out comes the RWM with 2 members caught in, but TNZ finally finds Sanji. And now TNZ continues to unleash chaos onto the members, but Pagu's on his own. Karlzty showed up to save the day as Oheb jumps under the tower. Rosa, one more tower shot, but it's not enough. A nice falling Star Moon lands on a JP, but Aurora Gaming are just trying to create space.
I am starting to get nervous. They'll definitely take out some of that.
And again for Liquid, it's Sanford stealing away the ultimate, and now he's gonna go rampage with a Lord charge in.
Bird unleashes the beast once again, decides not to dive in, but in comes Oheb with a shifting cloud, does lock on to Siggy Boom, pushes him back, it's an all-in. Oheb falls, TNZ able to get the kill as Sanford continues to unleash chaos onto Lunar. Lunar back onto the base, Siggy Boom caught off. And Team Liquid only lose 1. RWM onto Rosa. Airstrike stolen. Karlzty gets the kill.
Oh, that was a panic from Rosa. Pops into feather airstrike right as you're caught by the RWM, and now they have just 1 base turret.
TNZ help defend. Mountain Shocker does not land. Sanford to the backside, able to get the Terrify onto TNZ. Dashes in. Maybe caught into a bad spot. They're trying to stun him. 1 more tower shot. Sanford is almost still standing.
3 base turrets.
He should be able to get away from this. Rosa's trying to pincer him. Oh my God, Karlzty! He goes down, but he takes Rosa with him, and in comes Lunar. Sanji, JP, along with Sanford, want to lock on to Pagu here. Pagu's going to bite the bullet as Aurora Gaming lose 2 for Karlzty.
And that's actually so value for Aurora Gaming, actually, right?
Like Rosa's guys just pressuring Aurora and not allowing them to get out too much. They want to fight.
the Thunder mode, gets a lot of damage on a Siggy Boom, comes in, more damage on a Tantan Steed, comes out, for that airstrike drops down.
Sanford.
Sanford in the back line, just pushing Aurora Gaming away. We didn't have Karlzty, but they didn't need him at the time.
Karlzty is like an errand boy right now. It's like, go get
Close
Lord.
the gap.
A really good job from Aurora Gaming at trying to
Adu!
focus on Karl!
Nice fist crack, but Sanford able to flick back along with Sanji. They're gonna go look for the re-engage. Karlzty shows up as well. The Phantom Steed comes out and Sanford continues to shoot. Oheb down.
Karl, gonna be caught with feather airstrike. Rosa!
Karlzty taken out. Sanford as well. Aurora Gaming trying to turn this game around. It's JP and Sanji are the last ones standing.
Team Liquid! Where is the discipline? They shoved in constantly. We were already talking about it. You need to just form, but they're sneaking it.
A lot of damage though onto Oheb. Shifty Cloudsy is able to get away. Lord goes over to Karlzty, but Oheb brought low with the fist crack. TNZ able to find it. They jump onto Sanji. Sanji has to disengage. Karlzty has to disengage, but Lunar's on the backside. The bomb misses, but a few more shots. Can he get the kill? Sanji finally falls. Siggy Boom on top for Karlzty. Aurora Gaming don't want to give up.
The magic damage as Marola Sanford!
He takes out Lunar. But Sanford, it's now a 2v2. Pagu, TNZ, up against JP and Sanford. Where is Siggy Boom right now? He's got to get involved into this. The falling Star Moon is not there, but he's able to lock on to Sanford here. JP and Sanford have to back off as Aurora Gaming go back to defend the base.
They're doing so much to hold down this game.
So,
Oh, they're setting up so much. Wait,
Shocker. Plus the shifting clouds. Oheb trying to make the play, but in comes Rosa once again with a feather airstrike, and Siggy Boom is still standing. And Immortality does pop. Sanji but is unable to catch enough. Sanford locks in the backside, but he's unable to catch just yet. Lunar pops the winner crown. Karlzty gonna get the final hit, but wait, no, Lunar does finally drop.
Now it's gonna be Pagu very low. Rosa in the back line gonna be handled by Sanford.
Pagu now has to watch his friends fall. Siggy Boom there as well with the falling star, trying to lock on to Sanji, but it's just not enough. At this point, the full team wipeout will happen, and Team will finally take the dub. Karlzty with the savage.
Ice cold winner crown from Team Liquid.
Team Liquid once again get the first neutral objective with the turtle.
Yeah.
Yeah, without...
Hey.
Oh, wait!
Comes the bully, JP comes in. Is he able to get away? To take a lot of damage on the JP. The shadow kill. TNZ with first blood. He's just able to, he does lose the purple buff over to Karlzty, but still, at least he finds some revenge. Now Sanford.
I feel like Aurora Gaming should have been more... Wait, maybe they talk about that later.
The dragon on TNZ. TNZ instantly taken out. A tsunami slam from Pagu. Karlzty wants more. Gonna come in. Block on to Pagu. Sanji showing up to the party as well. Pagu decimated, taken out.
Whoa! Especially after the last game. Oh, Sanford!
Oh!
Flash on to TNZ. TNZ's not gonna get out of this one. Siggy Boom does show up. Get some nice damage on a JP. Looking for one more shot. Pagu unable to connect with a tsunami slam. Rosa as well. JP gets away safely. Finally, tsunami slam does come on to Sanford.
Wow.
Takes some more chip damage from Rosa. He tries to dash back. Gets back to the turtle. It's another neutral objective into the hands of Team Liquid.
Beautifully done by Sanford.
With a couple mistakes on the Sora, but that was already the tsunami
Oi!
Sanford!
Now that's more like the Apex Predator. JP!
Nice way the dragon does connect onto Pagu. Feathered airstrike as well. Shifting clouds keep Karlzty under the tower. JP now trying to run away as Pagu. Rosa want to try to refight this out.
Oh no.
Masanji and Sanford and all the rest of the team have showed up, and the taunt happens, and JP gets the kill. Now Rosa and Pagu in a bad situation. Turtle up in 3 seconds. Team Liquid gonna reposition.
Lunar probably didn't want to reposition there.
Sanji!
Oh, they walk right into it. A stun and a final slash, and Sanford finds Pagu.
It's almost like Team Liquid. We might just have to go for our comfort picks. Oh, JP again?
Okay.
Clouds on a JP, brings him under the tower, but Sanford showed up in the nick of time, but a shadow kill able to get it now. Sanford in a bad spot as well, brought down to about 20%.
Oof.
This is the final slash, and it's one hot on to Sanford. They can't get the kill, but the airstrike comes out. What time? Sanford finally goes down. Pagu with Tsunami Slam onto Sanji.
Oheb!
Karlzty looking for a target, blazing duet from Oheb. And then there's Calm.
Okay.
Finally.
I hope this is real. because they're a bit too far from each other to re-engage once again. Much easier access to these members of Liquid who they're yet to shut down. That's OHEB, that's Sanji. And speaking of,
JP brought in the midst. There is no escape from that one.
Yeah.
I don't know about his second core item just now.
Hold on, Pagu able to pull Sanford back as Tienzi goes into the back line. Oh! Shadow Kill does not connect, and Sanford able to flicker away. Lunar still in the midst of things with the shifting clouds, able to bring JP back to the team. Aurora, do they want to keep on forcing this? Lunar backs off.
All right.
That's a retreat.
Genzi goes in with a shadow kill.
On to JP, looking for the final shot and gets the kill.
The RNG just isn't in favor of JP. He's flickered out of the quad shadow, and he went shadow kill Lunar.
Clouds on a Karlzty and OHEB in the face of a feathered airstrike, and the damage is too much.
That should have been an opening. There was no retreat for Team Liquid.
Sigiboo!
Wait a second, Pagu. Sanji takes out Pagu. OHEB has gotten the kill, but Sticky Boom finds Sanji. Karlzty now in control of the Lord Pit. It's nothing but Rosa and Tienzi left.
I legit lost count of the number of vengeances that Sanford used in that previous fight. Oh my goodness, I thought the Fury of the Phoenix could have stood a chance, but yeah. And it was weird. Aurora Gaming, they had such the perfect
to it. He wasn't really visible, and then boom, JP!
Into the backside with a kick, but it's the wrong way and sees Tsunami Slam back to the base. Immortality does pop. Sanford's going to try to help him out. A shifting clouds though make sure Sanford kill. Feather Airstrike does come down. Lunar force it back up. Trying to lock onto Sanji.
Whoa.
Does get away on the top side though. OHEB with a BMI back.
Such great timing.
Nice stun.
Yeah. Okay, so they might not go for it first, but that was such great timing on the Purify. OHEB wasn't caught in the title strike, so his Blazing Duet wasn't cancelled out. He spots out where Aurora Gaming is going to come from.
Play, quick movements from Aurora Gaming. Lunar comes with a shifting blast, but the knockup happens! And Aurora Gaming is shoved in their face! Back away from the Lord. Lunar taken out. Team Liquid going to advance.
2 members down.
Lord coming down the mid side. OHEB locks on a Sticky Boom. Sticky Boom trying to do something, but he just can't do it. Karlzty and Sanji lock on the base, and that's game 2 for Team Liquid.
Match point secured for Team
Live though, the Deadly Magic was enough. Tienzi wants to try to finish it, but he goes too deep and he's taken out. First blood over to Sanji.
Sanji just literally followed him with the lance, or not even a roll, but he really just wanted to go for the damage. Oh wait.
Nice grab onto Sanford. Final slash though to response, and in comes Sanji and the rest of the team in a huge sandstorm onto Aurora Gaming. Sanford is taken out, the Lunar able to get the kill. JP as well. Karlzty finds Lunar, but it's a 2-for-1 right now. Pagu, Rosa, Tienzi back under the tower, but a decent trade for Aurora Gaming.
Yeah, really good. At least they will, but he's getting poked down by Sanford here. Oh, they go for the setup.
Whoa! Oh, nice RWM onto Sanji, forced to flicker back. As Siggy Boom continues to attack onto OHEB. OHEB able to take out Lunar, and Karlzty dashes in with a shadow kill, but the group up saves them all together. Lunar down. Team Liquid come out with
him safe there, and Karlzty, you cannot distract this guy. Yeah, you can't.
Previous hat to your hat.
Okay.
Hayabusa comes in. So it's like they have so much mobility that it bypasses that escape tool.
Sanford once again with a huge final slash. In comes Sanji. The shifting clouds, but it's not enough. Rosa OHEB taken out as OHEB threads through, but Siggy Boom jumps into the midst of it and takes out Sanji and OHEB. One, but in comes Karlzty. The final hit onto Sanford. Siggy Boom still in the back line. 3-for-1. Aurora Gaming still wins out.
Team, I agree. That just felt like complete disrespect. Radiant Sandstorm on Tienzi.
See? Magic Trick's back. Out comes the RWM, and Rosa catches 3 with the shifting clouds as well from Lunar. Karlzty come in. He's looking for the shadow kill, but he's just stuck right now. Has to dash back. Sanford's gonna be the next on the block as Karlzty falls next. And Aurora Gaming are looking to even the score.
By the way, the shifting clouds actually brought Liquid out of the real world manipulation, but the damage was still enough for
the rest of the team here. So again, I would like to have that Pagu.
You're gonna get pulled back. It's gonna be enough to take him out. The final Deadly Magic comes
through.
And a beautiful RWM to keep TL at bay. They claim JP for their own.
That's a ZRWM, a zoning real world manipulation. So well played, but now 2 big ultimates are down, and Team Liquid might want to pounce.
Karlzty still holding the back side. Are they gonna make an angle?
Okay. They might just be
Lunar!
for that. Oh.
Beautiful shifting clouds. Karlzty's gone as Siggy Boom jumps into the backside. A blazing duet from OHEB, but it is defensive. Pagu's looking for the next target, and Sanji's off the map as well. Sanford One of the last two members standing will not stand a chance. Aurora Gaming.
Have to rely on the way.
Why? Pagu? He flickered.
Oh!
Get pulled back. JP with the Raging Sandstorm. RWM is canceled. What? Clouds from Lunar. JP just can't get the kill as TNZ continues to creep forward. But OHEB backside with a Blazing Duet plus a winner crown, but still nobody drops just yet.
TNZ gonna go in, Sigiboo with the damage with the curtain call. OHEB able to flicker out, they defend.
Oh my goodness.
Has control over the Lord Pit.
They gotta go for it. Pagu, no divine judgment. RWM.
The end does come down. Pagu looking in as well. Karlzty able to take the Lord though. And Pagu shredded down with a Blazing Duet. Now he does pop. JP in the backside looking for TNZ. Pagu there as well as Sigiboo and Sanji in the 1v1. Lunar with the shifting clouds, but may go down. Karlzty taking this game into his team's hands.
To actually still survive. Who has the winter crowns? Who has the immortalities before he actually commits?
Ooh, JP into the back. A nice final slash, but the RWM comes out. Lunar still standing. Sanford goes down first as Pagu jumps into the middle to keep Team Liquid zoned away. The Lord does crash into the base. JP, OHEB, the Blazing Duet in the backside. OHEB! He takes out Rosa. Karlzty. Sigiboo down. Team Liquid break through the base, and it's nothing but Pagu and TNZ. Team Liquid Philippines, the cavalry rages on!
And the charge of the cavalry continue in the lower